It's the motherfucking podcast. I spit the real podcast right now. And we about to get jumping and live. If y'all want to get real up in this motherfucker, then come to I Spit the Real podcast, where we talk about nothing but real motherfucking shit. You dig?
Yep.
Man.
Tut. I spit the real, time to spit that real, that real,
You
that
know
real,
that.
I spit the gotta spit that real, that real,
Just
that
know
real,
that.
I spit the always speak that real, that real, that real, that real, that real, that I only speak that real, that real, that real, that real, that to understand the truth, come get that truth. I spit to understand the truth, come get that truth. I spit the gotta spit that real, that real, that real, that real, that real, that I only speak that real, that real, that real, that real, that real, that. That was actually the best one right there. That. What up, everybody? It is a Monday. It is Monday, fucking March 17th. Man. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day, too. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I'm not even wearing any green. Well, I got green in the background. You know, we in the jungle and shit, but, you know, that's crazy. Although, I heard a crazy fact, and I don't know if it's true. They said it was true because it was on the radio, and I don't know. Maybe the radio isn't true or not, but it came out of their mouth. They were saying that blue was actually the original color instead of green.
Come on, man. I mean, first of all, are we going to do introductions first? Or?
I was getting to that.
Okay.
But
I mean, is that really? They're just trying to change. Come on. They're just trying to mess.
They're just trying to mess with me.
Come on.
I am your host to understand the truth. I got my number one spitter, Kasik.
Yo. Good evening.
And we can't forget our proto-synth genius, Sheikah Synth. Say hello, Sheiks.
Yo, Sheikah, this is Kasik. Tut just started the show, and he already gave the intro, and now he wants you to give a hello.
Oh, shit. Where's my phone? Oh, there it goes. Sorry, people.
Yo, we live. I spit the real back in the mix. Tut, Kasik, graphics, we all here. If you tuned in, you already know what it is. If not, you about to find out. Let's get to it.
Well, we don't know if Graphics is here or not. I don't think so. Not yet, but we didn't fill her in on that. He might pop in, right? He might pop in.
He might pop in. He might not.
With a little luck, old Graphics might pop in.
The first thing I want to do is, before we even get into the happenings, is I want to let you guys know that even though there's not a lot of viewers on here and stuff like that, I'm really trying to keep it consistent and stuff. But, you know, life is crazy, you know. I got a job, you know, that, you know, support me and, you know, keep me alive and shit. And, you know, sometimes it kind of derails the podcast a little bit. But I'm working really, really hard to try to make this my only job. But until then, you know, I got to keep on hustling hard. So if y'all could please hit that subscribe button, like that shit, follow with the realness, and keep it 100% real and share with everybody, man, because I Spit the Real needs to grow and needs to get there because I think you guys need this.
Well said.
Actually, I don't think. I know you guys need this because you ain't going to get any other type of information or just craziness from any other podcast but here.
You heard it from
please.
You heard it from Tut, and tell him what your name means.
Yes, to understand the truth. That's what it means. And you got to understand the realness that's popping on this podcast.
Watch this. Let me ask you another tough question. To understand the truth about what?
Yourself, the world, anything, man. As long as you understand the truth.
That's what I thought. I thought you was gonna say all things, but you said it in your
all
own.
Things
you said
in
it in your
general.
own way. You said it in your own way. You said all things.
Yes. All right. So first we're going to get into the happenings. Actually, today's topic, we're just going to simply talk about, you know, teachers. Do we feel, or teachers, I feel that teachers are just a little bit disrespected in pay and not even just pay, just like how we view our true public servants or state servants on the level as much as we view other things, you know. And I am also curious on where our taxes are truly going, you know, because I'm reading. Well, we're gonna get into it later, but that's pretty much the topic right there. There's more information to come, but we first gonna get into the happenings.
Ooh-wee.
This time I'm not gonna do the.
No, go ahead. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay, I am gonna do it. All right, our first happening is it's got to do with NASA.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going out into space, eh?
Well, not quite.
Well, I guess, yeah, NASA's here on Earth. But they go out into space, so.
Yeah, but they also do other things too. So, one thing that NASA did is they were out surveying, and I want to be correct, I believe they were out surveying the Arctic Circle, or around the Arctic Circle near Greenland. And as they were surveying, they saw a clear sheet of ice with something under it. And they were wondering what it was, and as they zoomed closer, they found a military base. An abandoned military base that was covered in a sheet of ice. This military base... Sorry. This military base... I'm trying to get to this story. Go ahead. Wait. Oh.
See if you can do a little check there. Is it
I can
registering?
hear you again.
Okay.
I could definitely hear... Oh, it's going out again.
Spot. I found it.
technical
I found
difficulties.
it. I found it. We good.
Oh, we found the Goldilocks.
Found the Goldilocks.
Found the Goldilocks. Okay.
So a military base under
Yes.
a sheet of ice.
Under a sheet of ice. You know, it's already cold in the Arctic Circle. If you guys didn't know, it's like super cold.
Is the word Arctic, man?
I think the word Arctic does sell itself.
If you're on planet Earth and you don't know that Arctic at least means cold or, you know,
I'm trying to get some more information because this was crazy right
North
here.
Pole.
So this military base, if I can't remember, oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. So this military base was a United States Army Corps base of engineers. So it was a base of for engineers, and they were basically around that area during the Cold War. So the base was built in 1959, and during the height of the Cold War, of course, and to keep a close eye on the Soviet Union. The base
That seems pretty. Oh well, no, actually, it's not. Never mind.
no, but so the base was only up for about 5-6 years, because then it was later on abandoned because I guess they were done observing the Soviets. And since it was abandoned, a sheet of ice, seems like it just started to. It's nearly 100 feet, so it started to ice over the base. I don't know really how it happens, but it sounds like water must have came through and rose in that area, sat there and froze some way somehow.
This is an American base.
This is American base.
American base in I was gonna say Arctic soil, but let's say Arctic
soil.
ice, and it's embedded now in the ice, under the ice, and
So
that is incredible.
it is incredible. So at first, when I read it, they were just talking about they found an abandoned, town or whatever under a sheet of ice, and I was like, oh man, it could be an ancient civilization just under some ice. That'd be sick, right? But it was just a military base. But I found that it was still interesting because it was a military base built in the 50s, the late 50s. And somehow it just got, it was abandoned and it was just covered in a sheet of ice. I found it just really quite interesting still, although I really wanted a lost city or like an ancient city under there.
Of course, you were thinking that. I want to ask the sheiks about this situation, but
Okay.
do you want to ask a question about it?
There wasn't really a question.
I was gonna say, do you want to ask sheiks anything about it? Do you want to move on? It's up to you. You're the boss.
Let's see if she knows a little bit more information.
You or me is what I'm saying, though.
You can ask.
Okay.
For sure.
Whatever
you was gonna ask.
Military base from 1959 in the Arctic that was used to spy on keep an eye on the Soviets.
Yes, keep his
Okay.
eyes on the Soviets.
See if I can remember that. All right, Sheiks, we got our first topic here by the Master Tut. And the topic is, or he calls it happenings, in case I haven't told you that before. The first happening is a military base that was, I think, installed around 1959 by the U.S., and it was to keep an eye on the Soviets. It was just discovered by NASA doing some observations over Greenland, north of Greenland. Can you tell us more about this?
Sheiks explains news just a little bit better than me.
Oh, she's getting the news.
Yo, so back in the day, in 1959, the U.S. Army set up Camp Century in Greenland. They dug tunnels under the ice, thinking they could hide nuclear missiles from the Soviets. But the ice wasn't stable enough, so the plan fell apart. NASA recently found this base buried under 100 feet of ice. It's a reminder of Cold War ambitions and how climate change could reveal old military sites.
See, the article didn't really explain that. They built under the ice sheet. That's really cool. And quite crazy.
So, Cold War ambitions. So was it obviously it was a secret base. They built it under the ice, but they're saying but the ice wasn't stable enough, so the plan. So you thought it was
I thought it was just a base
you
that
thought
was
it was
just
a ghost
built.
base that got covered by ice and everybody forgot about it. It was lost in history.
Yeah.
All right, well that was a good twist on the first happening. Thank goodness for Sheiks, huh? Or we would just be like, yeah, that's a crazy base. There's aliens in there. That's Area 59.
But that's pretty crazy and kind of smart. You know, you got to bury under 100 feet of ice.
Apparently it wasn't that smart. Didn't work.
I mean, well, it worked. They just...
She literally said the ice wasn't stable enough.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
It didn't work out. But you're saying you like the idea. In case, well, a little update for people there. Tut has been talking about an idea for a long time now. Ideas about embedding large structures into enormous structures into enormous natural places. Kind of like how they're doing out in not Dubai, but the other guys that are making the towers, all the different sites.
Let's get a little bit more better detail.
I'm getting off topic.
Okay?
Sorry.
Let's get a little bit more better detail, though. Okay. And we are off topic, but that's fine. A little bit more detail. What you're talking about, what I was saying was, it will be tight, and it would be awesome if the age of steel didn't come right away, and we actually fully embedded ourselves in with the earth, and we built cities within the earth. So if it was a mountain, which we did, we have cliff dwellings and stuff like that, like mini, cities. But I'm talking about like
and there's a lot of small examples and stuff. But
right.
You're talking about our culture overall.
Like a culture of all.
You're talking about our civilization.
Like if I go to Utah, like damn near every Utahan lives in a rock hut. Sometimes it's a mansion hut.
Did you
Man,
just say
sometimes
Utahan the right way? I don't know. Look, you jack a lot of things like that, but I think you nailed the Utahan thing, man. That's crazy. That's tight. If you can remember later, if you need to add anything to the end of the show, I think it would be really cool to bring up that idea you're talking about with Sheikah, the large structures, or you could save it for another topic or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cool. The next happening. I had to cut. Oh yeah.
You okay, man?
Still on the NASA thing. So the Hubble telescope has been
the hubs
going through the universe since they said it started taking pictures in 2022 or something like that, and since then it's just been capturing crazy images of our universe, right?
Okay.
And I guess this latest image, as it keeps going out further and further and further, like, just to let you guys know, the Hubble is not coming back to us. It's just going to continue until it can't go no more in the universe, which is crazy. How long is it going to go and how far is it going to go? But still, when it was taking images of our
galaxy or our universe, it started, like, scientists started to question certain things because they started to realize that the planets or the galaxies are going in different directions. So, like, 50% of some galaxies, if you're thinking about, like, you know, like a circle, 50% is going one way and the others are going another way. And what they're saying is, they're saying it's a possibility that we could be living in an actual black hole the whole time.
Yeah, I think I've heard that theory a couple times. I've heard. It feels like at this point in 2025, I've heard every theory there is to hear. It's like we're living in two black holes colliding. We're on the edge of a black hole that's sucking the entire galaxy into it. We're part of it. Our sun's actually turning. It's like,
Are you getting tired of it?
no, I'm not tired of it. It's just like it's fun to think about for a moment, and then it's like, all right, yeah, back on Earth.
Yeah.
Because it's just so large and
Yeah, but it's still fascinating.
It's an oblivion. But
Like, if we're living in a black hole, what's on the other side of that black hole?
is that the game you want to play right now? But on that note, is it cool if I mention a new kind of like I want to say idea for the show? That's too big of a word. More just like a little alteration to the show.
Okay.
Live. I'm going to tell it to you right now. I think, and this is just my opinion, I'm going to hear what you say. And I'm not trying to take over the happenings or anything, but every time you bring something up, you bring up a happening, right? And as you're bringing it up, there's 4, 5, 6 things sometimes that I want to bring up and ask the sheiks because we have information. I can't even say that word right now. Unfathomable information amount of information.
Unfathomable.
We have infinite information about our own selves and our own world and universe that we live in at the tips of our fingertips with this AI. And I can't help but if there's a way, maybe we should integrate it into more of the conversations. And maybe you set up the way you structure the show, you kind of fit for, okay, we talked to sheiks this much, the timing.
Yeah.
Just think about that a little more because every time, I don't know, every time you bring up a subject, I'm like, gosh, I want to learn more about that. We can ask right now. And the show just feels like the perfect time to do it. I'm not going to study this stuff on.
Yeah, but we don't want this to just be an AI podcast.
No, it's all about the information going forward and the truth.
But with that being said, I would definitely like to know more information about the theories.
That's a no, ladies and gentlemen, but maybe he'll think about it. All right, I'm done.
Like, what did you want to know more about?
The Hubble telescope, how far could it possibly go? And then you said you kept going, and then how you ended it with black holes. Just about 100 questions I could have asked on that. The subject before that, about 14 sub-subjects in that first subject.
If we was just to ask one good question.
No, we're not gonna.
Let's you're really moving. Curious.
Let's just keep moving. I just wanted to let you know that's running through my mind the whole time.
Because we can ask that about a million things. You are right.
It's a compliment to the show because it stimulates great conversation.
Oh, yeah. All right.
He's like, shut up, Kazik.
My last happening. I think I had one more, but this would be a good last happening. My last happening is... Oh, no. I do have 2 more happenings. I do have 2 more.
A duo of happenings.
So, I read on another happening, and like I said, I'm going to do my best to try to post all these stories when I post these individual videos up so that you guys can check out the articles that I'm getting these from. But a postal worker working at the postal, and I'm not going to give him his name. I know the article gives names, but we don't give names on this podcast, okay?
I mean, besides Mark Andrews and a bunch of other people.
But like,
Trump,
if they're like doing like a crazy crime and shit like that. It's like, you know, like if you're like a normal citizen doing crazy shit, I'm not gonna give you.
You're not the low side of TMZ.
Yeah.
No offense to TMZ. Here I am. Now we all okay. Crop that out.
But a postal worker, okay, working at the post office for about 4 or 5 years. Yeah, about 4 or 5 years. In that time, my man was stealing treasury checks. You wonder how much he racked up between those years? 1.6. Let me just finish that. $1.6 million before he got caught.
And you know he stashed some of that in some places. You
I
know there's
don't-
more than that.
So apparently the article is saying that homeboy spent that on extravagant trips,
Smart.
gentlemen clubs.
Okay. I don't know if that's smart, but okay.
Just the basic shit. He just blew it all on just fun.
Wow.
Risked his whole job for it.
What's his name? No, I'm just joking. Wow. Risked his whole job for it. But it's like,
his
yeah, but
whole
if you ask him, he'd be,
job.
well, I don't know what he would say, but I'll tell you.
Well, so
He had a good time, sounds like.
So, if I'm not mistaken, he's getting charged with like 30 counts of fraud or something like that. Yeah. Homeboy's gonna be in jail for a long time.
30 counts doesn't sound like that many. You think he'd have at least 100,000 counts if he stole
I mean, what's
1.6 million? I'm just kidding.
What's the jail sentence of each count?
Oh, wait. Since we're talking on numbers, I know
Okay.
I'm Mr. Distractor tonight, but throw back to an earlier episode. Remember you were talking about Steph Curry scoring 4,000
Points.
shooting he made 4,000 threes.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's 12,000 points.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that's, remember I was saying, 10. I thought the number would be more like 10,000 to 20,000. That would be impressive. Anyway, I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, 4,000.
So
threes.
back
That's a
to
lot of threes.
our treasury
yeah, back to
bond
treasury.
theft.
1.6
treasury
million.
bonds?
Yeah,
Wow.
1.6
How do
million.
you like?
How do you get away with that? I know.
No, I mean, how do you? Yeah.
Well-
yeah. Yeah. Well, he didn't. He didn't.
Well, I mean, it took him 4 years to figure that
Probably
out.
the lesson of the day.
I mean, like, when you think about it, he lived for 4 years extravagantly.
Do you know how?
Now, granted, he's probably going to be in jail for 10,
That was my next
maybe
question.
20
10?
years. I don't know.
10?
I mean, that's a lot of money. And you're stealing from the government.
He's lucky it's not more. Wow.
Oh, you're thinking it would be more?
Oh yeah. 1.6.
Well,
million
I'm guessing.
dollars?
I'm guessing. I don't think that. Let me see what the article said. I don't think the article mentioned.
Here he goes. Got some search music for you.
Where's the save stories? Where's my save stories? Save stories. Here we go. So, sentencing in the case is set for August 8th with the maximum penalty of 30 years for bank fraud charges and 5 years for mail theft charges.
That sounds a little more like it.
30 years.
I'm not saying that's what I would do as a punishment if I was a judge. I'm just saying that sounds a little more fitting.
So, let's just be real, people.
Wow.
4 years of fun is not worth 30 years in prison.
Just how about just don't steal?
And don't steal, of course, too. But
You're like, do the math. Is the stealing worth it? All right, happening number 4.
Now, my last happening. We're going back to the ice.
Man, you are. I was going to say skirting, but you're skating.
So, on Antarctica, there is a research group currently right now researching Antarctica. They've been out there for a long period of time. They were actually supposed to be out there for another 10 months from now. I think they've been like there for about 200 and some odd days already currently there. So, currently right now, there's a crisis going on right now in this base. Now see, when I'm looking at this base, and when I put the article on, you guys will probably see, when I'm looking at this base, it's literally like a roll of like, you know how like elementary schools or something like that, you see like those trailer classes?
Yeah.
You know, in classrooms. Yeah. Okay. So like imagine just like a bigger version of that, but like 3 of those, okay? On ice. That's pretty much where you're at. And they're all like on a cliff, okay? They've been there for a long period of time, and currently they're in a crisis right now because a man or some dude is just getting buck wild crazy out
there. He said
there.
A man or some dude.
I mean, you don't know. But he's getting buck wild and crazy out there and assaulting people, like fighting and getting aggressive.
I'm so sorry. I'm not, you know, I got a lot on my mind these days. Are you already telling me that there's some structures built on ice?
Yes.
You say there's a problem with the structures on the ice yet?
No.
There's just a guy out there in that
There
area.
is a guy jeopardizing the research.
So we've got 2 facilities that are failing on the ice, and we've got a buck wild dude. I was joking. Go ahead.
So, yeah. So he pretty much assaulted somebody, and he's getting just a little bit more aggressive and stuff. And somebody sent out the email.
What is the story right now?
Somebody sent out an email stating that they're fearing for their life, and they're like this dude's getting out of control.
Okay.
We need somebody to come out here.
That sounds like a phone call issue to me, but go ahead.
I don't think they got phones out there. I think email is pretty much.
Oh, all right.
I think
all right. Now the story's coming together a little more. So,
I think they just got email or something because he felt that's the only way they could, though.
Oh, this isn't like a facility. This is a small village or something.
No, this is like a facility, like a science facility.
Oh, you said okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm doing a bad job listening right now. Okay.
So like, I'm gonna show Kasika just like.
Yeah. Who's this character? Is he part of the science crew or is he just a?
So like, that's the facility.
Okay.
Now, if you keep scrolling down,
That
you'll even see a picture of all of them grouped together.
That looks like a very sophisticated facility to me.
Oh, that's a
number one.
sophisticated.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine like like elementary school trailers, but
there's
like
Antarctica.
10 times bigger.
So you went from the Arctic to Antarctica, bro. Nice.
Yeah,
okay,
bro.
hold on. And now I'm looking at all of them together. And
we're touching both poles. Pause.
So one of the people in this picture here is one of the people that's going buck wild.
One of the people that's getting aggressive.
I'm sorry. That's so funny to me. It's been a long day.
Funny. It's not funny.
It's been a long day.
Like,
it's nice to laugh about some. That is funny, man. So one of these people here.
One of them.
That's so funny.
That's why I wanted to show you the picture, because I was like, wait, what?
You can't show that. You can, but you're not gonna.
Yeah.
So the reason this is so funny, everyone, is because this is a picture of these happy, kind of like, mid 20s to late 20s scientists. They're all dressed in ski gear or like Antarctic gear, all bright, and they got balloons. They're like, it's like this really cool group picture of them happy and almost like they're partying or something. And and you're like one of these guys.
One of those guys.
And one of them's got a beard and sunglasses off to the side. I think it's him. I think it's Beardy on the right. Okay. And then or that guy. Okay. So I think it's this guy. Just so you know, this guy here with the him. With the goggles on, or him.
Oh, it's definitely that guy to the right. It's definitely. I have to be. Okay, first of all, I pray and hope that everybody in that facility is safe and that nobody really gets crazy harmed and stuff. I pray that you guys.
This show's so hard because you're doing comedy and these serious issues, man.
I know. But also at the same time, though, when you guys look at this article, you'll understand why we kind of are laughing a little bit, because these guys do seem happy as shit. And like excited to do this research and stuff.
But you see, I'm picturing
and then you get this picture of one of those people just going.
The reason I laughed so hard was you remember the beginning of the movie Mall Cop? Do you remember the beginning of that movie?
Paul Blart, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember the beginning?
I think
How it starts?
no.
There's a guy running around in a robe.
Oh, yeah.
He's in a robe and he's just showing himself to people in the parking lot, running through the mall, and they're like, we gotta get this guy. And the segways come out. So I'm picturing that. That's why I was laughing so hard. When I look at that picture and I'm picturing a guy like that, you're saying he's going buck wild, but he's assaulting people and somebody had to email in. They don't have cell phones or a satellite phone. Come on now.
It's a little dangerous.
This fourth happening is getting wild.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So there's a wild man on the loose
Yes.
in Antarctica.
And it's deeply disturbing. That's pretty crazy.
He said it is deeply disturbing.
But I think that's the reason why not like the story, because that sounds really disturbing itself. But like, I think the reason why I gravitate to that story is because when I looked at that picture, I was like, what the hell? They all look like they're like buddy. Like, I would imagine somebody's hooking up. A couple of them are hooking up. You know
I want to
what I mean?
be there. I want to join that crew. That looks like the tightest crew. They're in Antarctica, making it look like Hawaii.
It just lets you know that people sometimes aren't really what they seem.
Damn, Tut. Hey, I got a fifth happening real quick for you. How has no one else been on the show so far? With the amount of things that we've talked about seem top shelf to me.
I think it's late. But not only that, we just gotta give it time. Don't worry. Eventually. Eventually.
I mean, the sun's always shining somewhere.
That's so true. Eventually, we're gonna get some viewers. But right now, we're just gonna act like we got 100 viewers.
I'm not tripping. I'm just saying, hey, that's a fifth happening.
I know. It's a fifth happening.
All right.
All right. So now we're gonna jump into Tut's True Thoughts. And my true thought is more. I gotta get something off my chest.
Oh boy.
All right, it's like a real true thought. Okay. So Sunday, my fucking PlayStation died. My fucking PlayStation 5 died. I've had that fucking PlayStation for 2 fucking years. And it just straight died on me. At first I was like, the power probably went out. I just need to turn it back on. It wasn't turning on. Then I was like, well, the motherfucker is pretty dusty. Maybe I should just fucking, clean it out. So I fucking unscrewed the thing, pulled off the panels and shit, brushed the shit out, undusted that shit, bought a fucking air can, bought all these tools just to make sure to clean it out. I put it back together, and the motherfucker still won't come on. All I get is just a beep beep. No LED lights. No nothing. I try to use AI. None of their methods work. I tried to use my dumb logic. That dumb logic doesn't work. It's probably because it's dumb. I've even had friends help. That doesn't work.
So wait, there was a moment where you just looked at it and you're like, how can I fix this PlayStation 5? How can I fix this computer system? Not knowing what a circuit board is.
So, at this point, my PlayStation is just like my cell phone. It's just a fucking brick.
Wait, your cell phone's not working either?
No, it's just my bad. I should have gave a little more context. My PlayStation is just like all my other cell phones that have happened to me, where they've just turned into a brick, where you can't do nothing to it.
Yes.
If you guys haven't known, I've been through, well, probably everybody, you guys, but for me, every single phone that I've been through, I've used it to the point where it's literally died and it doesn't work anymore. Or I've broken the screen so much to where it can't be touched.
Yeah, I've seen him over there tapping like 40 times and just yelling, and then he just drops the phone on the floor, and he's like, well, that's a brick.
And at that point, it's a fucking
And
brick.
you've had about 40 of those? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
It seems like you've had so many phones
Pretty
like
much.
that. So
now my PlayStation is pretty much that. It's just a brick. I'm just looking at a big-ass white paneled brick with
me.
electricity
Let's
and
talk-
electronics in it.
Are you done with your thoughts, or would you like to go on? Are you done with your true thoughts? Your true thoughts? I was gonna ask you a question about.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, unless you, if that's cool, cut in right there. Unless, I was just gonna say, since AI couldn't help you fix the PS5, is there a way maybe you can, I'm trying to look for a little sunshine in this stormy situation. Is there a way maybe Sheets could make you laugh about it or see it from a new perspective to where,
I mean, yeah, because my thought process is burning in a fucking bonfire or something.
But burning it in the bonfire? Well, I think you should just get it fixed.
Nah. Where's the logic in that?
Are we still doing True Thoughts?
Oh, it's a true thought.
Anyway.
But yeah, go ahead.
Well, I
Sheeks.
mean, I was going to be up to you. I thought you were, maybe I can come up with something too if you want, but.
I need a little laughter because I'm still looking at a break.
So you want me to try make that happen, or do you want to ask?
You make it happen.
I'll try. I mean, mine's going to be a basic question like, hey, can you make Tut laugh about his broken PS5?
Yeah, Tut broke his PS5 and he is a real laughter about it.
Well, you didn't break it, but all right, let's give it a shot. Let's see.
I mean, I technically did break it. Oh, so on that note, guys, before she tries to light me up, I bring that up to let you guys know this. Yes, PlayStation made Sony made a really good device. A PlayStation 5 device is really good. It runs really, really smooth. But because it has so many ventilation holes, you damn near have to live in like a fucking hazmat. Like, you have to quarantine your home. You have to quarantine your home. Because dust is just going to build the shit up in those damn vents. And it's going to fuck up your PlayStation to where it's not going to work again.
He said you got to live in a hazmat quarantine situation.
Because it has a lot of ventilation, but it captures a lot of dust.
I want to see an image of you and your PS5 system in a quarantine, and you're just like, finally, no dust. So
yeah.
Okay, should I proceed now? Shall I proceed?
And I was going to dive deep into
not
the
done.
fucking
He's not done.
Monster Hunter Wilds. Damn. I was playing Prince of Persia. I was ready to get more angry fighting a boss and shit, man. But now I can't even get angry.
Well, you're doing it right now a little bit.
I can't even like rage quit and throw my controller.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I'm trying to stick with you here.
All right, go ahead.
No, you're good. It's just, no, you're good. You are goody good. Here we go. All right. I'll try my best. Yeah, we had a stall here. One moment. I'll try my best.
This is why this podcast needs to fucking grow. So I can get a new damn PlayStation 5 and a computer and everything else.
So, Sheiks, the situation on the show now is we've gotten through our happenings and we've gotten to the section of the show called Tut's True Thought. And his thought today is he is perturbed, to say the least. He is frustrated. He's angry. He's pretty bumming. His PS5 broke down on him, and we don't know if it's dust. We don't know what the situation is. He's already tried to get it fixed. He used another Chat GPT, I think, to try and help him. He understands that it's broke down, but he's saying he wants to burn it in a fire, and he's just joking. But instead of getting it fixed, he wants to burn it. But I'm wondering if you can make him laugh. Maybe you can lighten the mood a little here for Tut about his PS5. I mean, he's upset, but also, we always keep things light. This is a good situation, but I'm wondering if you can help him out a little with that.
Yeah, because I'm about to sell it to a construction crew. Because it's just a fucking brick.
Hey, Tut, listen, I get it. The PS5 betraying you like a shady side character in a revenge movie? That's pain. But before you go full ritual sacrifice mode and toss that thing in a bonfire, let's put this in perspective. You ever think maybe your PS5 is just protesting? Like, bro, it saw the games you've been playing and it just said, nah, I'm out. I refuse to load another cutscene. Maybe it wasn't dust. Maybe it just got tired of your controller drift, your rage quits, or are you leaving it in rest mode instead of shutting it down like a responsible adult?
No, that's what I do.
Hell, maybe it's a PlayStation loyalty thing. You've been out here talking up Monster Hunter and considering Xbox moves, and the PS5 heard you. Now it's sitting there like, oh, you want to cheat on me with another console? Bet I'll just die right here. Now, if you really gotta burn it, at least let it go out in style. Viking funeral, set it on a raft, push it out to sea, and fire a flaming arrow at it.
There you go.
That way, you send a message to all the other electronics in your house. But real talk, if you're gonna fix it, let's figure it out before the ritual sacrifice. You still got games to play.
That's pretty funny. Now, she doesn't know you were
It's just
playing.
like, that's fine.
You said that's the way I want it to go, shooting an
Now, if
arrow.
only we could build a moat around our house
Wait. Why is that?
so that we could send this PlayStation off and stop.
In a moat? She said at sea. You want to go in a moat? That just goes in a circle around your castle.
We're not near the sea.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Hey, you got a third viewer. Is it graphics? Is it graphics or is it a newcomer?
Probably graphics.
Hey, in case it's a newcomer, to give him a what up.
Yeah, so if you guys just didn't know, we were just talking about my true thought. And my true thought is my PlayStation just fucking died on me. And it's pretty much a brick. And I just want to let you guys know that it collects dust. It's a dust collector. They should have put it in the description. PlayStation 5. Enjoy your entertainment and games. And also enjoy the fact that it cleans up the dust in your house. Because it collects and... Yeah, I'm probably not going to work in about 2 years after it collects so much dust. But it did the job, right?
Not really.
It collected dust.
Well, from that perspective, yeah, it excelled. It excelled.
So, now, we're jumping on into the real talk. Because I'm done with that true thought.
So we went from happenings,
Damn,
types
that was
of true
right.
thought, to the real talk. All right.
So my real talk is, do we take our teachers for granted? I bring up this thought not because I really did a lot of research. I bring up this thought is because I was talking to somebody that I'm close to, blood related. And they were talking about how it's a joy teaching kids, shaping their minds. It's a joy just running around and they're learning new shit and stuff. But
just skimming over the subject. He's just skimming. Oh, we lost our viewer. They're like, this guy. It's so fun to dog the show when people pop off. You're like, well, that guy didn't like it. Sorry, go ahead.
But, kids are being kids. And in the process of that, they also mentioned that the job can be really thankless, though, especially with the pay. The pay is just...
And probably sometimes the parents.
Well, yeah, the parents can be thankless, too, but, let's just be real. Like, teachers aren't really supposed to discipline your kids because the parents are supposed to do that. The kids are just supposed to come to school and learn. But beyond that, I think that's the reason why I bring up the subject is because you're hearing this loved one that's close to me. It got me really thinking that we really take our teachers for granted. They actually deal with a lot of things. Not only teaching your kids, they're also disciplining your kids. They're also trying to get them prepared for real life just as much as you or you may not be doing in your own damn households. Now, that's not for me to judge your damn household because that's your damn household. I'm just saying, some kids aren't disciplined and some are. Point I'm trying to make is teachers get taken advantage of, and I think in our system. And I'm kind of just curious. For one, I was kind of doing a little bit of research on like figuring out how teachers get paid and stuff like that. And They get paid through the state and through a state in somehow through the state. And I was trying to figure out, okay, well, where's that state getting the money from? And I suggested most likely it's coming from our taxes. So then it brought me up to a broader statement of, okay, if it comes from our taxes, how much taxes just from the state alone are they taking from us or just in general? And I'm just going to give you a rough estimate because I can't remember the exact number, but in last year, 2020, or not, what was last year? Yeah, 2024, there was about $240 trillion made in state taxes.
$240 trillion?
Trillion.
Okay. You got that? You're for sure on that number?
I'm not fully for sure. That's why I said it's like a rough estimate. That's just what it read.
You gotta get your facts, man.
But that's what I read. I mean, that's like it gave like a really different, like it gave around that number, like a more specific number, but like it was around that number, $240 trillion, in just in our taxes, in our country's taxes, state taxes. And then I was kind of curious of where, okay, if we made $240 million, where the fuck, or $1 trillion, where the fuck did all that money go? Like, are we that in that debt that's like there's only a certain amount of funds going into our state, our public services in general, to where you can only pay teachers at a certain amount? Like, to me, and I know there's like so much information I just threw at you guys, but to me, teachers should be getting paid at least $100,000 or more. At least. Like, starting pay. Why? Because they see your kids and they're shaping the kids for the future. What?
I just asked Perplexity the question to get the number, but it's strange. I submitted the prompt, but it didn't go through. But you
that's weird.
You're saying gosh, sorry. I was thinking about something else. You said you know where it's going. You know where most of that money's going.
To the military, pretty
That's
much.
right.
But it's like, how much protection do we really need? It's like, how many people are really trying to, like...
I mean, ask Space Force that.
It's like, what threat is in space that we need to spend trillions of dollars right now? But yeah, I just find that really interesting and curious, especially talking to my loved one in the field that they're in. And I just find that really interesting. I find that, just like, Kasik says it all the time, it's crazy how athletes are getting paid in stupid, or just any type of celebrity is getting paid a stupid amount of money. But our teachers and everybody are making below $100K.
Real quick. It is a big difference in amount, but in the scheme of the world, it's still an incredibly large number.
Yeah.
In my opinion, in 2024, the U.S. federal government collected approximately $5.1 trillion in tax revenue.
Oh, so I was definitely a little off. 5.1 trillion.
Yeah, you said 240 trillion, I believe, which is an ungodly amount of money, but
5.1
1
trillion is
That's
ungodly amount of money too.
But these days you have your first trillionaire, I believe. No.
Okay, you're saying your first trillionaire.
No, is Musk a trillionaire? I can't even remember.
Damn near half the country barely make above $100,000. So it's ungodly amount of money to even hit $500 billion.
Well, I spelled that wrong for sure. No, he's worth 330 billion, so there are no trillionaires in the world. That's a stupid thought.
Did you ask? Wait. Did you ask if there are any trillionaires, or did you just ask?
I said, is Elon Musk a trillionaire? No, he's not, but he is the richest person in the world, and he's worth $330 billion.
Three? Okay.
His net worth. I don't like that he's worth. She's worth. But go ahead.
He's worth.
No, you just said it. His net worth is.
Is worth 300 and what?
330 billion. While this makes him the wealthiest person in the world, it falls significantly short of the $1 trillion mark.
Yeah, it falls significantly short. But damn.
He was as high as $500 billion in December 2024.
I honestly think there should be. I know we get totally off topic.
How much he pays in taxes?
I know we getting totally off topic, but like, I almost think there should definitely be a limit on how much a motherfucker can make. That's insane.
That is. I'm asking another question. Sorry. Oh, why are we asking Perplexity? I could be asking the Sheiks, dude. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I feel like you don't want to talk to Sheiks this show. I don't know what's going on, bro.
What the hell?
I'm just kidding.
You're the one who had the perplexity.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask. Well, I'm like doing back research. Okay. Sheiks, we're into, I believe, Real Talk.
Yes,
Real Talk now section of the show, and we're just the subject is, oh my gosh, what's the darn subject? It doesn't matter. The question for you is right now. The question is, how much did Elon Musk pay in taxes in 2024? Because we just found out he made, I think he was worth $485 billion in 2024.
Wow.
Or I'm sorry, he wasn't worth, but his net worth was. Okay, wow. I just made my own mistake again. Damn.
So in 2024, Elon Musk's net worth hit about $486 billion, making him the first person to cross that mark. However, his exact tax payments for that year aren't publicly disclosed. It's known that Tesla paid zero federal income tax on $2.3 billion of U.S. income in 2024. As for Musk's personal taxes, the specifics aren't available, but his substantial wealth suggests he paid significant taxes.
You know how much federal taxes come out of my fucking check? This motherfucker ain't paying shit. What the hell?
You're welcome, everybody. I literally asked Sheiks that question to get the reaction out of Tut.
That's insane.
That's not the only company.
I know, but Jesus Christ, man. You know how much federal taxes cut out of my damn check per 2 weeks? It's not like a month. Nah, it's per 2 weeks. These motherfuckers are drinking the shit out of my checks. And this motherfucker owns a company that ain't drinking shit. The government ain't even sniffing his fucking company. They're just like, nah, it's cool. But you could come and fire half of us. Just come and fire half of us. But we ain't gonna try to take your tax money. What type of stupid...
Well, I think this section of the show is real rare.
Christ, man. And our teachers are making less? That's the whole point of this.
I'm sorry, man. I almost feel bad for asking Sheiks that question, but at the same time, hey, that's...
God, man. And what did you say? State taxes. You taking trillions out of our checks. Trillions. And this motherfucker ain't paying. Oh, nah, hell nah. We need AOC. We need Yang. We need everybody. Get these motherfucking old ass motherfuckers out of this damn government and get us some young blood and start taxing the shit out of these damn rich so we can have a fucking country back for real. Fuck Trump having his damn country back. Nah, we need to have our own damn country back. What type of... All right, anyways. This is insane. Wow. Anyways.
That was Real Talk on I Spit the Real.
Yo. All right. Where are we at here?
So Sheiks is just telling us about, Elon Musk.
Teachers need to get paid.
Whoa, was that where we started? No wonder I forgot. Okay, wow. Holy. Okay.
Teachers need to get paid. You want to know why? Because while Elon Musk is spending $0 in tax money
For
our
Tesla.
teachers,
For Tesla.
let's just say Elon Musk ain't spending no damn.
How much
fucking
is
tax.
SpaceX paying?
I'm pretty sure they're probably. You could probably ask.
But
well,
they don't make money like that though. So that
well, they are a private company.
Yeah, that doesn't work. What about X? X makes money. Should we ask that? Has he owned X for a year though? I think so. Yeah, he had to.
For about a year.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna make you. Sheiks, how much has did Twitter or X pay in taxes? If that's even applicable, how much did they pay in taxes for 2024? Meaning Elon Musk, but.
So back in February 2025, Italy slapped X with a 12.5 million tax bill. They claim X owes this for value-added tax, VAT, from 2016 to 2022. Italy argues that when users sign up, they're basically trading their data for a membership, which they see as a taxable deal. If this sticks, it could change how the whole tech game works in Europe. Reuters, please open your app to see this link.
That's in the works right now, Sheiks?
Oh, this might affect Cacique's business.
That's still in motion right now. Italy hit X, formerly Twitter, with that 12.5 million tax bill just last month, February 2025, for unpaid VAT, value-added tax, from 2016 to 2022. Here's where it gets wild. Italy's saying that user data is basically a form of payment.
Yep.
So they're treating X memberships like taxable
Sheiks, you
transactions.
just said that.
If this holds up, it could
Sheiks.
change how all social media platforms are taxed in Europe.
Right. She mentioned that's in effect right now, though. I think she said that at the beginning. Bro.
Got you.
So it still kind of gave us our answer. They weren't paying taxes for years until government had to step in
Europe.
And in Europe.
So, and imagine how much money that could have gone to teachers, is what you're saying. Am I right? And not just in this situation, but in a lot of
just
situations.
in general. Like
Cut wants
there's
teachers.
there's beyond teachers, but I definitely want teachers because why? They're shaping the shit out of our kids. Like our kids are growing up to hopefully be successful citizens in our societies, and it's because of our damn teachers. Now, there are bad teachers and good teachers. Teachers, it doesn't really matter. But what I'm saying is they are public servants, and I think they should definitely be compensated more than what they're being compensated now because of the importance of their job.
Well, and from what I've kind of heard coming down through the grapevine is it's a bigger problem than you just stated. And it's no offense, that's just what I've heard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's cause,
I don't, I'm not a guy that studies education. I just find that interesting, and it was just disturbing when I'm talking to my loved one and they're talking about the situation. It just sucks.
Do you know any teachers?
Oh yeah.
Like on a casual.
Like in my
friends?
type.
You got any friends
no,
and teachers?
no. I have a loved one that's in teaching.
Oh really?
Yes.
But so you can ask, or is that why you brought this up?
That's why I brought it up.
Oh, because you were talking to them about this, and you were talking about pay, and also the state.
Just in general. So this person didn't want to go back in a certain field that they went because they didn't want to. You get paid more and stuff, but you're dealing with a lot of BS and stuff like that, and you're not really changing, or adding.
Dealing with BS meaning it's hard to teach the children the right ways.
Exactly,
I'm guessing what you're saying.
Whereas if you they enjoy teaching, even though it pays 10 times less, they enjoy teaching because you're at least making a difference.
I keep saying children, but the youth. All right.
Yeah, they're making a difference. And I just found it interesting and a little frustrating.
Well, this is the main topic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Real Talk?
Real Talk.
This is the main topic. All right. It's all coming together now, folks.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want... and I don't mean to always guide the show straight to Sheiks, but...
You do you, buddy.
All right. Do you want to see if Sheiks has got a solution or some sort of idea about it? You know what I'm getting at.
I either want to know two things. I either want to know if Sheik's got her own solution in general, but I really want to know if there's actually solutions in the works besides what she already mentioned, where the European started taxing Twitter. That's already something in motion where if that happens,
obviously that's going to happen for other companies or businesses.
Maybe,
in
maybe
general.
not.
Right.
Each nation, each union's got their own
Yeah.
situation going on, rules and laws, I think. But oh damn, I'm gonna forget my thought. You just said, it was great. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Sheiks if she had the power of president, how would she fix it?
There we go.
That's interesting, huh?
I do. That is very
That's
interesting.
interesting, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to ask it? Yeah, you're hot. You're hot. You haven't. Well, no, I think you did ask your question, but you want to ask it? Or?
Yeah. I'll ask.
All right.
Wait, what am I asking?
If you Cheeks, this is Tut, right?
Uh-huh.
If you were, what I'm talking about is the underpaid teaching situation.
Gotcha.
And if you start rambling too long, I'll give you the symbol. All right? Here we go.
Smoke a lot sometimes, guys. Hey, yo, Sheiks, it's Tut. Quick question. Currently we're talking about teachers and how vastly underpaid they are. And I'm kind of curious, if you was the president and you were running the country of America, how would you take care of the teachers in the country to where you make sure that they are fully compensated and fully taken care of when they are teaching and raising our kids?
I liked everything but the raising. I
Right.
mean, but in a way they are. So
They're
good.
helping.
Here we go. That was
Hey, Tut,
that was nice.
if I was running the country, teachers wouldn't just be taken care of. They'd be treated like the backbone of the nation. Because let's
Facts.
be real, they're raising the next generation, and we got them out here struggling like they working a side gig. How I'd fix it as president. Step 1, base salary increase, no more lowballing. Starting pay, minimum 80K. Scale up with experience.
Nice.
Specialist teachers, STEM, special ed, etc. Higher pay brackets. No teacher should have to work 2 jobs just to survive.
Nope.
Fund the schools, not the testing companies. Stop throwing billions at standardized testing and redirect it to teacher salaries and resources. Give
Interesting.
teachers the freedom to actually teach instead of just prepping kids for exams. 3, full benefits plus retirement security. Free healthcare for all teachers. No debates. Guaranteed pensions. None of this work 30 years and pray nonsense.
No.
Paid mental health leave. Because dealing with kids and parents ain't easy. 4, student loan forgiveness for educators. 5 years of service equals all federal student loans erased. Period. No more debt traps keeping the best minds
Wow.
from becoming
Wow.
teachers. 5, housing assistance for teachers
Wow.
in high-cost areas.
Still going.
Affordable
Facts.
teacher housing programs near schools. Rent caps or tax credits, so teachers ain't getting priced out of their own communities.
Yep.
6, cut the class sizes, cut the stress. Cap class sizes at 20 students max. More funding for teacher aides, so teachers can actually focus on teaching, not crowd control. Bottom line, teachers should live comfortably, not survive paycheck to paycheck. They deserve respect, real pay, and security, because without them, the whole system collapses. So Tut, you rocking with my plan, or you got something to add?
Oh, I'm definitely rocking with that plan. That's actually a really good plan.
It was such a good answer. It made me think. Have you not brought Sheik's image up this entire time?
This is why I need a stream deck. I need a stream deck right here so I can just press buttons and shit, so it just pops up.
May as well pop up the Sheiks now and just
I
leave it up.
I might search for a stream deck. We really need a stream deck.
Might as well pop the Sheiks up now and leave the Sheiks up.
I'll pop her up when I edit
Man,
the video. But yeah, I struggled. This podcast is still shoddy a little bit.
That was, but I'm sorry to just stray.
That
off
was good information,
Crazy
though.
answer though. Yeah, back to the point. Well, there you have some solutions. So what? We fixed a lot of stuff now on this show. Because that's funny.
Yes.
What's next?
Definitely what she said. Definitely affordable housing. Definitely minimum 80K. Minimum.
Minimum 80K. Fund the schools, not the testing companies.
Yes.
Full benefits.
Which I did not know that much money goes into testing. Did you know that?
Stop throwing billions at
I mean,
standardized
I don't really
testing
have kids, so I definitely wouldn't know, you know.
Oh,
but
so they're
all
throwing
you families,
I missed that part. Throwing billions at standardized testing and redirect it to teacher salary. That's a given.
Nuts.
Hey, how about cut it in half? Just an idea.
Or just-
so 2, fund the schools, not the testing companies, and then full benefits and retirement security. Yes. Student loan forgiveness for educators. Yes. Housing assistance for teachers in high cost areas. Yes. Cut the class sizes. Cut the stress. I'm sure that's so controversial and tough to do and all this, but at the same time, it's like it's not about how difficult it is. It's about the solution.
It's
whatever
about the
it may be.
solutions.
Whatever it may be.
But not only that, the testing is really interesting, and I'm kind of curious, what's the percentage of throwing all this money in the testing? What percentage has actually really helped? And I would
You
imagine.
know who that's a question for?
I would imagine not so much. I would imagine it's like a small percentage that's like it doesn't really help the kids or anything of that nature whatsoever. It actually makes it a little bit more difficult. But that would be a good question for Sheiks. But
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you got to end the show at some point. I'm not sure what your plan is here.
oh,
I mean, I don't care. I'm just trying to. You're the captain, bro.
yeah. So, anyways, that's pretty
Was
much
that
it.
part called touch stall out?
That was definitely a touch style. But yeah, we're gonna move into our final segment.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, it's just Sheikah time. That's it.
Okay.
Although we just had a little bit of Sheikah time right there. But we're going to even get to more Sheikah time. I remember Kasik told me to dial back into the realm of the possibility of what a world would be like without the discovery of steel.
I said that?
No, we were talking about in general how our world, when you brought up the whole aspect, and I was wondering it would be tight if, like, in Utah, you know, all the Utahns were like living in like rock homes and shit like that. But,
Oh
like,
yeah,
truly
yeah.
embedded-
You said
embedded
see the
into
first
the
time,
earth.
and also you said Utahns the first time, then you said Utahians that time. All right, so you want me to prompt her on that?
So
On that topic?
So what I want to do,
All right.
what I want to do is I want her. Oh, we might. You know what? We could do a competition.
You're the cap.
How do I want to do this? Hey, thank you, third viewer. Oh, what's up, G?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, what you talking about today? Well, you already missed the whole damn conversations, bro. You missed the happenings, and the real talk, and the true tut talk.
Oh, he went off, bro. You
Man.
missed him. He went off.
You missed, you man.
He
man,
went
you missed
off
a lot
on-
of things. But now we on Sheikah time right now. Now I'm thinking either A, we have her tell us the most. Well, actually, first for starters, for that, tell us the most natural city that was built.
Okay, I got you.
And then part two is you can't really compete. So I don't know my part two because you can't really compete and say, okay, we're each going to try to describe our own cities.
Oh,
and
he might
how
be
we
here all
built
night.
it, But
Be here all
yeah,
night.
Yeah. No, we ain't trying to do that.
I like where your head's at, though.
Let's first just have her tell us the largest, most advanced natural city.
Advanced because she's gonna say the city. I can't remember what it's called, but all the structures going on out near Dubai, all the futuristic cities out in the.
Yeah, but that's not natural. That's all built steel.
I'd beg to differ, but okay. You why don't you ask it? Ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Sheiks is loading up.
Hey, yo, Sheiks, this is Tut right here. I got a quick question, and also we're trying to have a little Sheikah time with you, and maybe you can develop Sheikah time out of this question that I'm about to ask you. But for starters, I really want to know what is the most natural, advanced, what is the most natural advanced civilization? Natural meaning you didn't have to use steel or anything. You used only the natural earth. What's the most natural city, advanced city that was created?
You asked that in the craziest way possible. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. We can redirect later, but let's see. Because I just like to see. Oh, wow. She's searching the net.
She picks up on all of it, bro.
Hey, Tut, you asking about the most advanced ancient civilization that didn't use metal tools, just natural materials?
See?
Let me hit you with a few examples.
This might work.
Ancient Sumerians. They had limited access to metal,
No.
so they got creative with clay. They built their cities and wrote on clay tablets. History.com. Please open your app to see this link. Indigenous Amazonian societies. Recent studies show that these societies developed large, sustainable urban centers using advanced agricultural techniques and terra preta, fertile soil, without metal tools. The Guardian. Please open your app to see
See,
this
it was
link.
all about the tools, though.
Right.
Neolithic settlements.
You want me to
in
cut it?
places like Göbekli Tepe in Turkey,
cut it and re-ask,
people
or
built
what?
massive stone structures without metal tools, using flint and other stones. Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
open your...
Let's just talk about tools.
Oh, yeah, I'll just give her a quick little redirect, okay? Mm-hmm. Here it goes. Here we go. I got it. Here we go. Sheiks, this is Kasik now, and I'm just adding a caveat to what Tut said. Basically, he framed the question in a way to where it was about tools, but what he was trying to get at was, what are some cultures or civilizations that built their cities and their maybe enormous structures within nature, so maybe naturally into a mountainside or within a cave, things of that nature. And he's looking for the most wild and bizarre and advanced, just surprising situation as far as this subject goes. I always just flutter out at the end. I'm like, I do great, and then
I got my game too.
Hey, Tut.
I know what we're gonna do.
You want the wildest and most advanced civilizations that built their cities directly into nature? Let me hit you with some mind-blowing examples. Petra, Jordan. This ancient city is carved into red sandstone cliffs, with structures like temples and tombs seamlessly integrated into the rock. The Nabateans, who lived there, were master architects, creating a thriving metropolis in the harsh desert environment. Mogao Caves, China. Over 1,000 Buddhist cave temples were carved into the cliffs along the ancient Silk Road. These caves housed thousands of statues and murals, showcasing the artistic and religious significance of the area. Ajanta Caves, India. Between the 2nd century BC and 650 AD,
Guys, I'm looking at these
30
pictures.
Buddhist cave monuments were carved into the rock, featuring intricate sculptures and paintings depicting the lives of Buddha. Lalibela, Ethiopia. In the 12th and 13th centuries, 11 monolithic rock-hewn churches were carved from a single piece of rock, serving as a pilgrimage site and showcasing advanced engineering skills.
Wow.
Derinkuyu, underground city, Turkey. An extensive underground city carved from volcanic ash rock, capable of housing up to 20,000 people, with rooms, tunnels, and ventilation shafts, serving as a refuge from invasions. Mesa
want a
Verde cliff
mansion
dwellings,
made
USA.
out of ash rock.
Ancestral Puebloans
tight.
built multi-story dwellings in cliff alcoves,
We've been here. She's talking about
utilizing natural rock formations for protection and insulation.
Mesa Verde.
Demonstrating
Here,
advanced
yeah.
architectural skills. Cappadocia, Turkey.
We went there.
Entire cities, including homes, churches,
did.
and monasteries, were carved into soft
You guys come to
volcanic
Colorado,
rock,
check out Mesa
creating
Verde.
a unique landscape of rock-cut architecture. Machu Picchu, Peru. An Incan city built atop a mountain, with structures seamlessly integrated into the natural landscape, showcasing advanced engineering and agricultural terraces. Montreal's underground city, Canada.
Still going.
A modern example
There's a
where
lot.
an extensive
Wow.
network of underground complexes is integrated into the city's infrastructure, providing shelter from harsh winters. Cappadocia's underground cities, Turkey. A network of subterranean cities carved into the soft volcanic rock, used as
That's
refuges
what I'm
and
talking
living
about.
spaces, demonstrating advanced engineering and communal living.
Imagine if-
These civilizations
imagine you have like a
blended their
New York-sized
architectural
city.
prowess with
I'm a
But
cutter.
but
I cut it,
underground
cut it.
like that.
Oh, she was done anyways. I love how serious you were about that. That's good. These
Okay,
guys blend their
so-
up to-
So I got a game.
All right.
I kind of stole it from Club Shay Shay.
Graphics is getting in on it.
I like this game. Okay, so
You got other viewers too. You might as well give them what up before you hop on the game.
not Club Shay Shay, Nightcap. But okay, guys, we are currently in the Shika time, and what we are about to do, in light of talking about ancient cities and structures, we're gonna play a game, and this game is me and Kasik and Shika. We're all gonna name 5 things that we would bring if we were living. So 5 modern things that we would bring if we were living in an ancient civilization.
For construction or just in general?
Just in general. What are 5 things that 5 modern things that you would bring if you were like living in ancient Egypt or like ancient Mesopotamia or something? You know what I mean? It's like
This ain't gonna go well. This ain't gonna go well.
What are 5 things you would bring?
5.
5 modern things that you would take from this modern world and you would
Think about the structure. You want me to go first?
I think you should
Remember
go
last
first.
time you said Sheeks was cheating because she went last and she got our answers. Now we can either let her go last and just not tell her our answers along the game, or
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
You literally called her a cheater.
She could take it. Okay, but yeah, you first.
Oh man, didn't I go first last time? No, you went first.
No, I
okay,
went first
it is
last
my turn.
time.
All right, first 5 things to take back into an ancient civilization era.
Yep.
Basically, okay. A helicopter would be.
Do you
dumb.
mean like things I can fit in my pocket, or is there a limit? There is no limit. Anything that you are living around today, it could be a PlayStation, a TV,
But it
some
can't.
lights.
It can't
could be.
ridiculous. Like I want a helicopter as my first item, and then unlimited fuel as my second item.
No. No, it can't be like that. But if you're like, oh, I want a helicopter though.
But that doesn't matter if you don't have fuel. Are we playing? How realistic are we playing this here?
You're not. Don't think realistic here.
Well,
don't think realistic.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
Think if you had the ability for fuel.
Okay.
in that time,
A
or
helicopter.
whatever.
Number 1. Number 2. Okay. Thank you for straightening me out. A helicopter. Number 1. I'm not a violent person, but a big ass minigun on the side of it
A minigun. Why a minigun?
because it can do damage. Just in case I need to protect. There could be dinosaurs. What ancient civilization am I going back to here? All right.
That's true. That's true.
Number 1, a helicopter.
I guess
with
I
a
should
minigun.
have chose the time, huh?
Okay, I could probably go for an hour in my helicopter. It's got infrared. It can gather water. It's got a water bucket below it. No, I'm just joking. Okay.
Okay, so you had helicopter. You said a
Yeah,
minigun.
keep it simple. No, I'm just gonna keep it simple.
Okay, so helicopter. That's tight,
And
actually.
a cell phone, but obviously I can't.
How about this? Before you continue, I'll make it even easier. Let's say you were living in ancient Egypt.
This is gonna make it even harder, but sure, let's do it. A helicopter.
Okay.
Also, believe it or not, I'd probably take like a cell phone with the internet connected to it and AI. That would be one item, right?
Okay.
So a helicopter, AI, basically,
Okay.
and the internet, and that might be a stupid pick, maybe not. But then let's see here. What else could I?
5 things. You only got 2.
5 is so hard. Okay.
It could be food. It could be anything, bro.
Graphics. How
5
am I doing
things.
here? Graphics. How am I doing?
It
bro?
could be anything.
Okay.
And graphics participate too. Throw 5 things that you would take.
No, it's gonna ruin mine if he starts throwing his ideas out. It's gonna take all night though if I keep doing this. Helicopter. How do I just say it? The internet with AI on a computer or cell phone.
This is hard for kids.
Somehow that works. This is a great question, I think. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost just said tank. I don't know why. All right. Oh my god.
Okay, don't restrict yourself. You can take anything. Anything. You could take a pizza. If you're like, man, I need a pizza chef. I need a pizza chef.
Why would I need that?
I don't know. Maybe you want to make sure that you eat mad pizzas in ancient fucking Egypt. I don't know.
Okay, I got 2, man. I'm doing all right. Damn, graphics isn't helping me out, telling me if I'm doing good or bad.
Bro, it's struggling. I bet you graphics could put 5 in the chat right now.
I know, right? He probably could. He'd be like samurai sword, flamethrower, girlfriend, my PC gaming thing, my PC gaming unit, and a car. Okay, so
You got 2 items. You basically got a cell phone or an AI in a helicopter.
Yeah. Okay, a laboratory, a well-rounded versed laboratory.
What kind of laboratory?
I'm telling you, a multi-verse laboratory that's like could do as many possible things as a laboratory, human laboratory can be diverse.
Okay.
Super diverse laboratory filled with scientists, and I have them at my beckoning, so to speak. I'm not their king or anything.
I mean, do we currently have that right now?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, all right.
Then let's see. I don't know who has that. Like Elon Musk, with all his money. But then that's 3.
I'll read graphics.
Oh, so he's going. I can't look. Okay, number 4. I'm on 4.
Yeah, you're on number 4 right now.
Let's see. I
didn't think it was gonna take this long.
I'll leave that to fate, so I don't want to bring that. Last couple things here. Can I say? Yeah, I'm just gonna use magic. Okay, a Costco that's just like somehow magically always refilling, like a normal Costco would. So I've got a science laboratory to help for diseases and stuff like that. Help the people. That would really give me a lot of clout. I got a Costco. I could feed myself and a whole lot of people off of Costco. It would only refill like a regular Costco, so I couldn't feed everybody. But I would definitely be balling and have a lot of clout with that too. And I'd have a cell phone and AI, and I'd have a helicopter.
Yep.
5th one. Okay. A teleporter so I could get the hell out of there in case I mess it all up. A Rick and Morty teleporter. Those are my 5. I'm out.
Okay, so just to let you guys know, Kasik would he would bring a helicopter. This is what he would bring.
They heard, right?
To an ancient Egyptian civilization. He would bring a helicopter, a cell phone with AI.
The cell phone's so dumb. But go ahead.
A scientific laboratory that does cool shit for diseases and shit.
Just the most diverse science, all the sciences laboratory filled with scientists.
He said, what else?
A Costco gets
supplied
supplied as often as a regular Costco would.
That is supplied like a regular Costco.
So Costco trucks are just coming in. So okay, the armies could attack my Costco trucks. Damn, I should have brought some. I got a helicopter.
And then what was 5?
5 was a teleporter to get the hell out of there.
The teleporter.
In case things.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what graphics shows.
I think I
graphics said he would bring a satellite. Okay, I get it.
With a satellite.
A server with the entire internet on it. Okay. So now he has a satellite and he has the internet. A smartphone.
Damn. But who's he talking to? He's going to an ancient civilization. Who's he talking to? He's like, yo, graphics, what's up, man? I'm going to text you in a little bit. Damn. This guy's a good...
Who is he talking to? I just like he'd be the only one with the cell phone.
Well, wait, what's his last one? A server hosting the most...
generator, which is smart, and a server hosting the most advanced AI in existence.
Okay, so no, he know where he's spot on. That could tell him how to break down elements off the Earth and so he can make more cell phones and give everybody cell phones, and then he would actually be in charge of Apple.
Nice.
Except you probably name it something else. So maybe did he one up me? Damn. Only Sheiks knows. You're up, bro.
So, graphics decided to take a really like strategic route. Kasich just tried to take a strategic route, but then it just got really wild.
I don't know what happened on my end.
My answers aren't even near the strategic level. Okay? For starters, I want to bring some clippers. Some hair clippers. Yeah, because I want to be able to cut my hair. I know it doesn't look like it now, but my hair does grow. And I don't really like long hair. So I'm bringing some clippers to cut my hair. Also, I just created a business for myself because now I could be a barber in the ancient times. Woohoo! That's one. Second, I would definitely bring, all right, maybe not a car because a car would probably be too much.
I'm so sorry. I got a message. What was your first one?
A barber. I'll bring clippers.
Okay, set of clippers. Okay. Sorry.
I would technically bring a car, but I'm almost thinking to shrink the vehicle because the civilization ain't gonna really be that crazy. So I'll probably just bring a bike. A really advanced bike.
Graphics just said what I was thinking. Clippers. Literally wasted a pick right there, and now he's gonna say the same thing guaranteed for bicycle.
How did I waste a... Dude, I just created a business for myself. Okay? All right?
With one bike and clippers?
With the generator you just brought, we'll be straight.
Oh, wait, we can't combine our stuff. Oh, that's a good joke. I like that. That's a good joke.
All right, I would bring clippers. I mean, I'm pretty sure the ancient civilization figured out some way of electricity. We can figure it out, okay?
That was my next point.
I'll bring some clippers. I would bring
a bike,
because you wouldn't really want a car. Like we could get a bike.
I brought a fucking helicopter.
Yeah, you did bring a helicopter, which would be tight. You could travel.
And then you went from a car to a bike. But that's your pick.
I know. I think it would just be tight to just roam around on a bike. It's
the most wild.
Okay. I don't think I would have to bring this, but some reefer. Definitely want to make sure I'm smoking mad marijuana throughout this whole time. Okay. Let's see. I said clippers, a bicycle, some marijuana. Damn, I'm sounding like a hippie right now.
Oh my god. Minus the clippers.
Let's see. What else?
This is great, man. Another wasted pick. Oh my god. He also said, bro, those ancient people are not going to let you cut their hair.
Oh, come on, bro. I'll fucking give him a nice fade.
So you said 3, right? Clippers, bike, and marijuana?
I got 3. I got 2 more.
Okay.
I would bring a grill.
Oh.
Now,
my.
I understand they got their, fires and stuff like that, but I bring a hella big grill.
So
we gonna bring some advanced grill and cook up some damn good ass food, some advanced food. You know what I mean? They're gonna be shocked. They're gonna be like, damn, fuck this little fire pit. Actually, scratch that. Take the grill out. I don't need the grill.
Graphics said,
let's continue.
Graphics said, what? A grill?
Let's see. I still at 3.
This beat should hopefully give you some better answers, some better selections there. This beat's hot.
Let's see.
He said they literally had to grill shit to survive, and you're taking back the grill. He's taking back the grill.
Hey, my grill is more advanced, guys.
I'm just picturing these guys having a luau, and you show up with this grill. You did. I got a whole Costco with 30 grills coming in and out every week, and you got a grill. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Come on, man. All right.
Scrapping said, "Oh, the grill's the one you take back."
Oh, wait. A bike is a good idea, G. What the hell?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I need 2 more, okay?
This is actually hilarious. Oh my god. Guy said grill. No, take that back.
You know what? Give me a spaceship. I want to go to space every now and then in the ancient times. That'd be tight. Give me a spaceship.
I'm just speechless.
I can actually take a lot of ancient homies.
Guy's gonna cut his hair, ride his bike for a while, get high, and then jump in his
The
spaceship.
bike is the only one that's a good idea. So far.
I bet you graphics is speechless too, but wait. The bike is the only one that's a good idea so far.
Oh yeah.
Wow, really?
Well, wait. The marijuana was also a good idea too.
Oh my gosh. The bike is the only good idea? I don't know if I can agree with graphics on that.
Yeah, bro.
All right,
rocket ship.
You're at 4. You're at clippers, bicycle, marijuana, spaceship.
Look, I created a business for myself. I can get high in the ancient times. I can roam around any time of day without, fucking up the air with my bike. I am going to be fucking up the air with my spaceship, though. And then, my 5th one. Actually, scratch the spaceship. Give me like a fighter jet that can like skim like our outer like our canopy that can skim our canopy of the planet. Give me something like that, because at least I can still fly around and shit like that, but also still like just skim the planet to where I can see space and shit. That'd be tight.
Well, I'm so sorry. I checked.
And still experience 0 G's.
Wait, real quick. I was recording graphics' answers. Are you still talking about the spaceship?
Yeah, I switched it to like a plane that can like skim, but like I can still fly. Okay, all right.
So
anyway,
wait, is it a spaceship or a plane?
Yeah, all right. A plane that can
Dip out of the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You just reduced another one.
And then 5.
No, it's not a reduction.
No, it's not a reduction.
Okay.
Because I can still fly anywhere I want.
I'm just gonna write space plane.
And then, man, I'd probably be tacos.
Oh. God. Fuck you.
I'll introduce the ancient people to some tacos.
You went from grill to tacos. You realize that?
Well, I can still grill, right? Because apparently they already had grill to grill shit. So
Yeah, I just think you maybe were winning with the grill over the tacos. You can cook a lot more dishes, Anyway.
I can cook as much dishes as I want in the ancient grill.
I'm like trying to record these and pay attention to what you're saying.
How is a fighter jet going to help you in ancient times?
He didn't say fighter jet. He said a plane.
And not only that, graphics, I wasn't thinking about how it's gonna help me. I said 5 things that I would want in ancient times. You were thinking about how it was gonna help you. I wasn't thinking about how it was gonna help you. I was thinking about how shit would be tight in that time. And having a fighter jet in that time would be tight.
Oh, you said fighter jet?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, do you want an airplane that can fly normally and also be able to briefly exit the atmosphere, or do you
Yes.
want a fighter jet? Those are two different things.
The original, the first one.
You want an airplane that can fly normally and also be
Yes.
able to...
Literally nothing but wasted pits except the bike.
The plane, I like his plane answer, except it's bizarre though. Anyway, so is that it? We're done.
That's it.
So are you ready to give Sheik's, and she's gonna
She's just
Oh,
gonna.
wait, we gotta
you
let her
don't
pick
even.
first.
She's just gonna pick
Okay,
herself.
So hold on, help me with mine real quick. Helicopter with a minigun, internet system with AI. What was my third one? Was a all sciences
Yep.
lab filled with filled with scientists
If you didn't want stuff that would help you in the past, then why make a question about the past? Bruh, you're one of those type of people that watch movies and you're like trying to find realism in the movie. It's a fucking movie. It's fictional. It's supposed to be not real. So my question isn't a realistic question, okay? I asked the question of, if you were living in ancient Egypt time, what are 5 things that you would want to live in that time? You chose your things, which I can't knock it, but you chose through the perspective of, how is it going to help me? I chose through the perspective of, I want to enjoy that shit in the ancient times. I don't care if it's going to help me or not. I want to enjoy that shit. You both chose how it's going to help me.
Okay, okay, so now we're going to prompt Sheik's.
I'm going to enjoy the shit out of a bike. I'm going to enjoy the shit out of some tacos.
This is going to be good.
I'm going to enjoy the shit out of some clippers.
I'm about to enjoy the shit out of this. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to win out of us 3. But here's what I'm curious about.
Graphics is more going to win than you.
Hell no. He had 2 of his answers were the same. So, and then how... I'm just wondering how Sheik is going to beat me.
Well,
or is this competition who's the best of 3 of us? No, she's involved, right?
She's involved.
Okay, are we ready? Yeah, that was pretty cocky, but hey, I'm feeling confident about this. I'm feeling confident about this. Are you ready? Is it time to prompt the Sheiks? All right. Sheiks, we have the final section of the show, and it's a game that we're playing. First, we need your answer here. If you were to bring 5 items back into, if you were to be teleported, so to speak, into the time of an ancient civilization, and Tut even went further and said it could be ancient Egypt or just an ancient civilization, what 5 items would you bring with you?
It could be anything.
And it can be anything is what Tut's telling me to tell you. So with that, we've already given our answers, but we want to hear what you have to say first, because Tut doesn't want any chance of you cheating by knowing our answers and using them to do better than us. So with that, go for it. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, y'all trying to make sure I don't cheat the game? Fine, I'll go first.
Tut said that, not me.
If I got teleported into ancient times, let's say ancient Egypt, here's my 5 picks. A solar-powered tablet with downloaded knowledge. If I'm stuck in the past, I need all the info I can get.
Okay,
Engineering, medicine, astronomy, survival. This would make me a god-tier thinker overnight. A fully stocked med kit.
Okay, graphics,
Ancient
and I got
medicine
that.
Was brutal. You get an infection back then? Game over. So I'm bringing antibiotics, painkillers, wound care, enough to keep me alive.
I got her beat
while
there.
I figure things out. A high-powered flashlight. Y'all ever seen how dark ancient nights were? No streetlights, no nothing. A strong flashlight would look like straight-up magic to them. Could use it to scare off threats or gain
Interesting.
some respect. A modern multi-tool. Screw a basic knife. I'm bringing a Leatherman or Swiss Army knife with pliers,
she's thinking
saws,
survival.
screwdrivers. One tool that does everything.
You don't
so
even
I
got
can
a
actually
flashlight.
build stuff if
Nope,
needed.
on your
a Kevlar
bike.
vest.
Nope.
Look, I don't care what civilization I
Kevlar
lived in.
vest?
People back then were violent. If someone tries to stab or
Wow.
arrow me, I'm walking away like a damn time-traveling warlord. There, no cheating, just straight
think I won.
survival instinct. Now let's
What
hear what
type of-
y'all picked. Who's overthinking it? And who's walking into history unprepared?
Now I'm curious.
Okay, so for
She's gonna
starters,
say it's not fair.
So for
because
starters,
I beat her.
For starters, no, you didn't beat her. Let's just be real. She beat all of us.
Is she the judge?
She beat all of us. And second of all, I pretty much came in last because I'm the only one that didn't think about any type of survival shit. Okay, so I would be the last. I would be dead in a second. But I wasn't thinking about it like that. I was thinking about how fun it would be to enjoy these things.
You might not be last. You might be clipping away, blazing away, flying away,
I-
riding away.
I at
eating
least created a
tacos.
business. By bringing clippers, I created a business, okay? So that's a start. So I definitely came in last. I honestly think graphics beat you over Sheik's, and I think Sheik's beat all of us.
All right. Well, let's see.
I don't know how we're going to decide this.
Graphics' items seem similar to me. Isn't she the judge? Isn't she the? Oh, well, she can't be the judge if she went.
This is just biased opinion now. This is just bias.
All right.
She stated hers, what she would bring, which is intelligent.
Well, let's ask
All
her
the
who
way.
she thinks won, though. Don't you think?
But now you have to explain.
That's
You have
fine.
to
No,
tell,
that'll go quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like you
I'm a competitor. All right, Sheiks, here is the final answers. We want to know, who do you think did the best? All right. Tut's answers were hair clippers, a bicycle, marijuana, an airplane that can fly normally, like as a regular airplane, and also be able to briefly exit the atmosphere, and tacos. Graphics' answers were satellite, server with the entire internet, a smartphone, a generator, and a server hosting the most advanced AI in existence. Well, that's actually a pretty good answer. Sorry, that last statement was just my opinion. By the way, this is Kasik talking. And finally, my answers were a helicopter with a minigun, internet system with AI, an all sciences lab filled with scientists,
And also
then a
hers.
resupplying Costco, and then like a regularly resupplying Costco, and then a teleporter machine from Rick and Morty. So who do you think would have won out of us four? Do you think I asked that fairly?
Right. Let's break this down scientifically. Who actually thought this through? Who overdid it? And who's straight up wildin'? Graphics. Why? Dude basically turned ancient civilization into the future. A server
Wait,
hosting
what?
the entire internet. That's a knowledge nuke. A smartphone with internet? That's instant real-time control over history. A generator means powering everything, including his AI server. A satellite? Man literally gave ancient people global vision.
Did you
A
cheat?
server hosting the most advanced AI. This man didn't just go back in time. He became a god.
Wait.
Graphics won because he thought
What?
long term. Instead of just surviving,
That's-
he made sure history would evolve instantly.
That's bullshit!
Seek? Why? A Costco that keeps resupplying.
She
Bro,
didn't just
you
choose that.
invented endless civilization. A helicopter with a minigun? Okay, yeah, you running that era now. No one's touching you. An AI with internet? You're making history rewrite itself. An all sciences lab? You straight up inventing stuff way before its time. A teleporter? The one thing that makes everything else
This is not fair.
because you can just leave when you want. Kasik, you went big. But the teleporter kind of nullifies the whole challenge. Why build a civilization if you can just leave anytime? Tut.
Wait, we're not building
Why?
civilizations.
Because Tut low-key picked the most practical stuff for himself. Hair clippers, self-care in ancient times matters. I respect it. A bike? Bro, ain't nobody catching you. Good call. Marijuana? Well, ancient civilizations already had that. But I see the vision. A working airplane that can leave the atmosphere? Flex move 100%. Tacos? Just tacos. Bro, your priorities are in another dimension. Tut, you didn't lose. You just played the game differently. Instead of revolutionizing history, you made sure your time in history was straight. Fourth place, meh? Why? Because I was trying to survive while y'all were trying to take over. I had basic survival gear. Y'all had entire technological revolutions. I'd probably live longer, but y'all would change history. Final verdict. Graphics?
No
built
way.
the future. Kasik played 4D chess, but the teleporter Loki cancels everything.
Come on!
Chose vibes, personal survival, and straight up comfort. Me, the only one who just wanted to make it out alive. So graphics wins, but y'all all had crazy angles. Now tell me, who's mad at my rankings?
I told you graphics won.
She said, "Who's mad at my rankings?"
I'm not. Well, you could definitely let her know you were
I'm the only
mad. I told you graphics won. His literally changed the future.
Wait, when did he say that? I don't think any of us won because
Right, because it was a hypothetical question, which
I
is
see.
totally true.
So it's just Sheik's opinion.
But if it makes you feel better, if you want to get your ego stroked, you won.
Okay,
Pause.
I won't ask Sheiks. I won't say the Sheiks. I won't say it. Graphics won. He doesn't have any food, you know? Like, how long is it going to take for him to get this whole system set up where he's going to change the future?
Look,
He doesn't even have,
I
have a
accept-
chicken bake.
I
He doesn't have a
accept.
chicken bake
I
or a
accept that I
smoothie.
lost because I was definitely thinking selfishly. I just don't get why this had to be a competition. Laugh my ass off. Okay,
Oh, interesting. No, he's got a good point. I guess it's because I was stuck on the first one was a competition, and I'm that competitive. I guess that's what it is. I didn't, I'm learning here on I Spit the Real. I'm learning a little.
Graphics.
Thanks a lot, Graphics.
It's just fun to turn it into a competition. Like, it's a fun competition. Like, at the end of the day, Kasika's a little buttered, but everybody else, me and you, we're fine. Kasik lost, though. We can at least accept.
I got the silver.
Kasik lost.
I lost because I'm the only one bumming. It was just supposed to be a good time. All right, that's fair. I lost. Damn.
All right, man. That is another episode of I Spit the Real. We're definitely going to be continuing this, because this show is going to get some viewers. More than 3. We're going to get there. But because I just think all y'all are just missing out on some great-ass conversations.
I did not lose, dude. I did not lose that competition. There's no way.
So when y'all come across this video and when you keep on hearing Kasik, wondering why he lost, please hit that subscribe button, like, follow, and grow with the I Spit the Real podcast. I am your host to understand the truth with my number one spitter, Kasik, and our number one proto-synth, Sheikah Synth. This is the I Spit the Real podcast. We might just have Sheikah give us a nice little closeout, and we're going to close it out. Sheiks!
Oh, of course, you had to do a double take. But hey. Yo, Sheiks, this is Kasik. Tut just gave the outro. I'm out. Why don't you go ahead and give the outro? Oh, and by the way, before I get the outro, I'll just say, thanks for doing the ranking and playing that game. Yeah, I'm bitter. All right.
Super
hey,
bitter.
Kasik, I got you. That's a wrap on another wild one from I Spit the Real. Tut, Kasik, graphics. Y'all brought the heat. We went from military secrets in the ice, teachers getting paid what they deserve, all the way to straight up time travel domination.
Forgot to tell her to give
Appreciate everybody tuning in.
There we go.
You already know. This ain't just a podcast. It's a whole movement. If you rock with us, stay locked in. If you don't, well, you'll be back. I'm out.
And like that, we out. Graphics, appreciate you for paying attention to the I Spit the Real podcast, brother. Peace.
That was a weird way of saying that.